To prepare for our unit test, we're going to do some practice, and we're also going to prepare a cheat sheet that we're going to use on our test. So this is the practice part, and we're going to practice rates, ratios, and fractions here. So how do we determine a unit rate? So this is important that you remember this. We divide. Okay, so if I want to convert anything to a unit rate, we divide. So for example, if I have a rate, 30 kilometers in 2 hours, I'm going to divide 30 divided by 2 to get my unit rate. So I get 15 kilometers per 1 hour. Okay, so if I want to find a unit rate, we divide. So we want to make sure we connect this idea of unit rate with dividing the whatever ratio or rate that we have. So here we're going to convert these into unit rates. So we're comparing dollars to hours. And so when we do this, we're going to write this as $70 compared to 3.5 hours. And as a unit rate, we divide. So 70 divided by 3.5, I'm going to go get my calculator. 70 divided by 3.5, that's going to give me 20. Now make sure you know the units. We're comparing dollars on top to hours on bottom. So $20 for every 1 hour. Here we have Justin. He's scoring a lot of goals here. He scored 450 goals, and we're comparing that to 1,125 games. So my ratio that I'm going to use is 450 goals compared to 1,125 games. My unit rate, I divide. So get your calculator out and divide. 450 divided by 1,125. That gives me a number, 0.4. Now the units for this are going to be 0.4 goals. So it doesn't quite score 1 goal for 1 game. So he has 0.4 goals for 1 game, or goals per game. Here we have apples. We're comparing apples to dollars. So we'll calculate the unit rate of apples per dollar. We could also do the other way around, dollars per apple. So it's up to you, but in this case, I'm going to do apples on top. So apples compared to $15. I'm going to divide this to get my unit rate. So 20 divided by 15 gives me 1.3333 repeating. So I'm just going to round that to 1.33. And that's going to give me, I get 1.33 apples. So 1 and a little bit of apples for every $1 that I spend. Okay, so 1.33 apples per dollar.